As we step into 2024, it's exciting to see how interior design is changing and getting freshened up. Spaces are adjusting to new needs and taking in new ideas and trends from all over. Every new year, it's time to let go of the old and look ahead. That's why it's important to keep up with the latest trends. It helps us create spaces that match our ever-changing lifestyles and what we find beautiful. Today, let's talk about the big trends that will influence how we decorate our homes and offices in the next few months. This year, styles are blending together to unleash creativity. We've learned that fashion, art, and life come full circle, so what we'll see is a remix of that. Minimalism meets maximalism, neutral colors with exciting pops of color, retro sofas, vintage furniture in a tech-forward space. Anything goes, as long as it's aesthetic. The best part is that this way, you can also achieve extreme exclusivity, as it'll be difficult to find two identical spaces. Generally, there's a search for something that ties everything together, like a neutral color, a material, or a shape. While maintaining this common thread, other elements are added in, for instance, a bold color, a standout piece of furniture, or expressive art accents. In this regard, let's start by discussing the most notable aspect: colors. The color palette dominating interior spaces in 2024 is a captivating blend of warm, soft, and rich tones. Earthy neutrals like beige, taupe, off-white, and khaki will remain favorites, providing a solid and serene foundation to build upon, finally moving away from industrial gray. This shift is driven by the resurgence of Scandinavian inspiration, which ranges from the fresh and minimalist, something we'll delve into later, to the cozy and enveloping, shaping this array of warm neutrals. But we won't all become sad beige moms. This evolution also allows us to have a bit of fun, with bursts of color in shades like lavender, mint, and salmon, bringing touches of freshness and softness. And for those seeking a bolder touch, jewel tones such as navy blue, emerald, and burgundy will be a popular choice, infusing elegance and depth. Biophilic design is a trend in interior design that focuses on incorporating plants into spaces to promote sustainability and a sense of calm. This approach involves incorporating live plants, natural light, and materials like wood and stone, with views that look out onto nature. Organic shapes inspired by nature are also in fashion, with some indoor spaces being designed to feel like outdoor areas. Some homeowners are even digging out parts of their yard to create low-maintenance gardens, allowing for a more natural and organic feel in their homes. This trend is expected to continue in the future because, let's be real, who has time for a high-maintenance garden these days? In fact, the growing population and increasing individualism lead us to inhabit smaller spaces. This gives rise to the need for interior design solutions capable of expanding spaces and endowing them with aesthetics while always maintaining the ability to be multifunctional. Designers have become inventive in maximizing the efficiency and flexibility of environments, seeking solutions that allow occupants to easily adapt to the needs of the moment. Thanks to the rise of remote work, homes are also becoming offices, which may involve incorporating mobile furniture and elements such as foldable beds and tables, creating delineated areas within an open space, and integrating technology to facilitate quick changes. Nowadays, the trend is that design must adapt to us, not the other way around. That's why it has had to mutate, change, and shift. After spending so much time cooped up at home, people are tired of overly staged interiors with thin bricks and uncomfortable furniture designed to look good only in Instagram photos. That's why designers have opted for another approach, using a variety of materials and elements to add visual and sensory interest to spaces. This can include mixing different textures such as polished wood, brushed metal, and soft velvet, or layering patterns and prints on curtains, cushions, and tapestries. By creating these layers and textures, spaces acquire a sense of depth and richness, nothing empty and nothing flat, something that promises not to bore us and to enjoy the space we inhabit. And besides being beautiful, it should be useful too. While we've moved away from what's overly aesthetic and cumbersome, in this new year we'll embrace even more the role that technology has earned in our lives. Let's face it, we can't live without Alexa anymore. Smart home systems, voice-controlled devices, and technological innovations seamlessly integrate into spaces to enhance comfort, convenience, and connectivity. From automatic lighting to centralized control panels equipped with AI, technology is already a part of our lives. And the best part, it's almost invisible and easy to use. Not to mention it blends in nicely as part of the space's decor. What more could we ask for? This also highlights another very important trend: personalization. We need customized solutions that reflect our personalities, interests, and unique lifestyles. We're no longer going to make the mistake of ignoring personal tastes for what we think our tastes should be. We're talking about timelessness. Because in the end, the design will reflect our personality, who we really are. So, rather than following trends, our home becomes collections of different stages, references, samples of how we live and how we like to live, not empty places without soul. Does this mean we'll now be filling our homes with stuff and welcoming maximalism back? Well, not exactly. Instead, we're talking more about a balanced coexistence between maximalism and minimalism. In this blend, both patterns with simple designs cater to diverse tastes. The balance between the boldness of maximalism and the calmness of minimalism creates spaces that are vibrant and tranquil at the same time. For example, an extravagant piece of art can become the focal point of a minimalist setting or complement the vibrant tones and patterns of a maximalist space. Together, these decorating choices help achieve the perfect balance, adding personality to spaces that are both dynamic and serene. Lastly, the world outside is asking us to listen more attentively. That's why sustainability and respect for the environment are increasingly a priority in interior design this year. The trend is demanding products and materials that are planet-friendly, leading designers to explore options that are both eco-friendly and visually appealing. This includes the use of certified woods, recycled textiles, water-based inks, and highly energy-efficient appliances. Additionally, with the help of technology, we've embraced innovative solutions, such as furniture made from recycled plastic. The focus on sustainability has even extended to the structure itself. For instance, spaces are being cleared out in search of elements that can be reclaimed and beautified. For example, columns, arches, brick walls, or stone walls. After restoration, colors are unified, and anything necessary is replaced to adapt it to the desired decorative style. This is also recycling, and the process of breathing new life into something old becomes a task that not only revives, but adds a little soul to the space. Ultimately, that's what interior design is all about: creating a place where you can be, breathe, live, and embrace the peace of a space that welcomes you with the warmth of a home. Now that you're up to date with the latest trends in design, which of these do you plan to incorporate into your home right away? I look forward to your response in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, click the button down below and subscribe. Don't miss out on the latest updates we have for you. Thanks for watching. Until next time.